Not subtle at all. Oh, boy. Well, we leveled up, so, yeah, that's a thing. Oh, we're currently wearing our hacking suit, so all of our stats are down. Let's get that remedied. So we are gonna need lockpick, and I don't think we need any more sneak or anything. Yeah, I really want to get into that master lock thing, so... Oh, we're apparently phobic of we're standing up too high. Alright, then. So yeah, I guess lockpick is probably what we need to do. None of these are any really big benefit things or anything. Yeah, no. Lockpick it is! Unless medical... Yeah, no, lockpick. Ooh, and that's 18, so we get another perk. Alright, let's see what awesome Tier 3 perks we have access to. Alright, so we've got 50% science weapon damage, so we can get some bonus science weapon. After killing an enemy, your weapon sway and accuracy penalties while moving are reduced to 0 for a short time. Ooh, steady hand, that's cool. Confidence, there's something about blood and violence that helps you focus that's not disturbing at all. The next attack after killing an enemy is a guaranteed critical hit. Ooh, that's really good. Increase the armor rating skill bonuses of any armor you wear. 10% more armor, 100% more skill bonus. I think we can actually hit that master lock immediately with this one. Okay, that's high priority. Just another 100 kilograms of carry weight. Ooh, there's so many good things. When you activate tactical time dilation, you can continue to move at normal speed for a short time. Ooh. Only occurs when your meter is full at time of activation. An effective combat effect, you deal increased damage. Ooh. When you're at low health, you deal increased damage. Headshot kills explode, damaging nearby enemies. Ooh. Very, very... well, I mean, 2.5 meters is not short range, but there's not a lot of cluster enemies, so... When you use the inhaler, any downed companions are revived with a small amount of health, with a 15-minute cooldown. That's a really good one. That'll probably be, like, the second perk we take. Ranged attack reduces the target armor rating by 1 point per hit. This effect lasts a short time and can stack multiple times, up to a -10. Ooh, that's also really good, especially with this Mantisaurus having huge armor ratings. All area of effect plasma damage dealt to you is reduced. That's kind of shit. Small amount of melee damage you deal is returned as healing. We're not a melee build. And that's a no companion one, so no. So yeah, let's double up our skill bonus. So now, let's see what we can push ourselves to with our lockpicks set. It's the baseball cap. Okay, we actually look kinda, like, really awesome with that cap. Like, it goes well with this armor set. And that gets us up to 86 lockpick. We'd be up to 93 if we weren't phobic. And then we can pop the brew. We can hit 100. We can go unpick that. We can go pick that locker right now. Sweet. I should also probably put my chatty armor on for maximum dialogue skill bonus. As we're wandering around town. Yeah, because this guy just wants to persuade you to do things, you know? I would put that more under intimidate than persuade, but... So yeah, what's our... With this dialogue skill, what does our dialogue become? 88 persuade. Ooh, I love it. The double bonus is huge. Wait a second, hold on. Silver Tongue Kit. Oh, okay, so it only gives you double of the base thing. So the dialogue skill bonus is going to plus 10, but I'm not doubling the modded version. Alright, it's still not too bad. Alright, Mr. Sports Betty guy who I'm pretty sure killed a man. Or Sports Betty lady who I'm pretty sure killed a man. Time to reveal your secrets.
Ooh, you're the new face. Wow, you must be up on all the latest tossball games.
How's it going, JD Crow?
Wait, don't tell me. You look like a Hammersmith Thunder fan. No, Glacial Age Mammoths.
I play for Auntie Cleo's darlings. Don't you recognize me? You know what? Why the hell not?
I'd heard they'd gotten a new hacker. Is that why everyone's making such a fuss about you? But what are you doing on
It's
Mars?
1,000 XP. Part of the Goodwill Tour of Halcyon, just meeting our fans across the colony.
Maybe we're not so isolated as I thought. So, what can I do for you?
So right now, you've missed the start of a murder mystery, found someone dead, and they had a large betting tab, and so we think they might have been killed here. Found this betting slip in a dead man's apartment. Any idea what might have happened to him? You said you were having trouble receiving tossball game transmissions. Ooh, I can do engineering stuff.
Graham's always filling the airwaves with this propaganda. Like it's done him any good.
Ah!
All it means is the tossball games get to us in fragments. Makes them real hard to watch.
Convince the rebel leader to, work around the tossball games. Got it.
Poor Isaac. I was wondering why I hadn't seen him in a few days. I'd really like to help. Isaac was a sweet fellow, even if he did have terrible teeth.
You know who did it or not? What does his teeth have to do with anything?
They were pretty distinct. Monarch doesn't exactly have a thriving dental industry, and Isaac seemed to get stuck in all sorts of bad habits, dietary and otherwise. Sometimes he'd drink purpleberry punch by the liter, other times he'd keep betting on a losing team. Started owing the wrong people money.
Who did he owe?
I don't know for sure, but I saw Elijah and his buddies pushing Isaac around. They're hooligans from Fallbrook. They sweep into town, drop supplies off behind the warehouse, and spend the rest of their stay getting rowdy over tossball games. They usually loiter in the alley behind the yacht club. They're not allowed in the bar anymore. I bet you anything Isaac ran into trouble with one of them.
Alright, thanks for the tip.
Mr. Sanjar will be pleased to hear about it when you're done. I know he gets fed up with the Fallbrook bullies, but there's not much he can do.
Alright, so we should probably go talk to Mr. Sanjar first. Do you have any secret shit back here? Worth risking stealing? Nope. Alright, so that just brings us to talking to Velma, and then talking to the head chief guy.
Smells like wrapped in here.
Oh, it does work. I bought some musk from Sebastian to cover up the saltuna smell.
Trust me, this is worse.
Wouldn't mind smelling like saltuna if we could sell more of it.
I don't trust it. Hello there!
You're probably looking for Velma. Watch out. She's in a mood.
Good thing I have my super persuasive stuff going on. What do we got in this vending machine? Nothing terribly good. Nice thing is there's no NPCs that really, patrol around, so once a room is, clear, they don't usually walk in on you. Nothing like looting the break room. Nothing in the bathroom. I believe it's Rizzo's, but it's also on... Well, no. So there was an abandoned Rizzo's town, but they seem to have broken free from the board, but it's MSI? I have no idea. Actually, there's a reputation thing, which might... Monarch Stellar Industries is MSI. Once a loyal board-owned corporation, Monarch Stellar Industries split off to become their own private entity under the leadership of Sanjar Nandi. Espousing worker-centric rights and democratic ideals, Sanjar seeks to bring his own brand of freedoms to the rest of Halcyon. Sounds like one we might actually want to talk to. What's going on?
If you want to talk to the boss, she's in the back of the warehouse.
Hey, Velma, I got your caffeinoid pills.
You're a lifesaver. Hope Abigail didn't give you a hard time.
Just the usual. Any word on Braxton?
She was flirting with him.
Nothing. Don't know how much longer I can cover for him either. Give me those pills, will you?
Here you go. You know, you might consider a real night's sleep instead. Plenty of work to do, especially with so many no-shows.
If you want to talk to the boss, she's in the back of the warehouse.
Wouldn't mind smelling like salt tuna if we could sell more of it.
Ooh, I see that up there.
I can take a hint.
Once he goes away... Steal this Mr. Ouch. Ooh, there's lots of good stuff up here on top. I'm gonna have to wander around up here. Go away. Shoo. Shoo. Turn around. Okay. I was just seeing, like, I guess they don't have that much sight lines, actually. Be something good for jumping around up here somewhere. Yep. It's not really worth it if it's just one weapon parts. And 10 bits, nah. Alright, we need to talk to Velma, but I'd like to check out the rest of this place first. That's just an impact hammer. This probably goes... Ooh, secret, secret. Alright, that'll be after we talk to Velma. God, we have so many places to go. Oh, there's Saltuna's actual Saltuna. Like, look at it all. It's actually in those nets. I thought that was, like, just random parts, but no. Now, here's where the good loot is. Oh, our lockpick is so high that we have the ability to see inside now.
I wish I could do that.
Signed tossball poster for Black Hole Holcomb of Rizzo's Rangers. Nice. Lots of good stuff. All right, cool. We can turn in to Grim. Personal files. Ooh, we can bypass stuff. Mash random keys. Hacky, hacky, hacky. Hack. And that's lockpick. That's hack. Bypass, but not Ballard V. Velma's personal files are the morass of supply contracts, order forms, spreadsheets, and financial records. Careful study of her financials revealed that for the past several years, she's been slowly siphoning money from her operating budget into her personal account. Theft is cleverly hidden. Individual instances can be excused as rounding errors or mistakes in simple arithmetic. The sheer volume of occurrences, however, indicates deliberate intent. Ooh, we found some drama. And thank you for the bits, JD. Bits for actual tuna in the Saltuna. Messages. All right, Fish and Tank 23A are looking a little lumpy. If you're not going to make it, you're not going to make it in, that's fine, but you have to let me know so I can stay on top of the doses. Mr. Nandi, really need to talk about the Saltuna situation. I've had to let 4 batches rot in the warehouse over the last 2 months because we're not finding buyers. See, they have so many good fish that they can't, like, they should be shipping it to the other planet, but yeah. Now, the situation the board puts us in a tough spot, but we need to start thinking about where we're going to keep Stellar Bay afloat if we can't get sales up, or how we're going to keep it afloat. Seriously, where are you? You've missed 3 shifts. This is getting ridiculous even for you. Oh, she doesn't realize that they are currently on a strike. Well, we might want to inform her of that after we go get this poster to its rightful owner. I don't really know what's going on with the poster, but I'd rather get that to our friend at the gate before she gets angry at us for other things. Also, I think we might want to talk with the head of Monarch to see if we can't figure out some use for having leverage on her, because we can totally blackmail her now. One of the main reasons is they've got a blockade above the planet, so there's like some warships or something, so there's not a lot of trade going off-world other than through sublight salvage.
Have you had time to check on that poster yet? I keep wondering if it's come in.
Boom. One poster.
Would you look at that? The Rizzo's logo is nice and bright, and you can still smell the ink on Mr. Holcomb's signature. I can't thank you enough. Still, you can have the bits I was going to spend at the bar this week.
I appreciate that.
You know what? Take my old tossball blocker, too. Never get the chance to use it these days.
Sweet. 5,000 experience. 26,000 experience. Got a quarter level off of that. 600 bits. How much alcohol were you going to drink this week? Jeez. And a tossball blocker. Huh. That one's got acid on it. That's kind of cool. While obviously useful for blocking, tossball blockers also great for bronzing, cleaving, and occasional hacking. Only from Spacer's Choice. Too bad it's terrible stats, so... Hey, we've got a mag to power. Yeah, really not a fan of the shotguns. Hey, we got some industry rep. And what do we got to sell? Whole lot of stuff. If it doesn't have anything to do with health regen, we are tossing it. I think we already looked at all of these, actually. Alright, let's go talk with the big boss man, then we'll worry about the Velma situation, because we got the evidence we needed due to our hacking skills, which we need to change out of, and into our persuasive skills. Yeah.
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
I'll note it next to the others, sir.
You know, you seem an overly nice boss. Kind of different for all these corporations. We might actually have some common ground with this guy. Plasma. Alright. Ooh, an OSI puzzle. Damn it, this probably totally belongs to, probably something we can give to Max. View the guidelines for annual self-review, select font for annual self-review, format annual self-review, schedule time to write annual self-review, write annual self-review, tell Celia she's doing an excellent job. Aww! I mean, that's really stupid crap for, you know, stuff to do on your to-do list, but that's a nice boss. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna... Oh, this is outside. I'm just gonna wander through your office a little bit.
I hope your being here means the board is loosening their restrictions.
No, I wouldn't hope for it.
If you leave town, watch out for the consequences. They're almost as bad as the raps.
Note to Otto. Otto, I've been checking your hours and you're well past due for some time off. Why don't you take a few days? You spend entirely too much time staring at that terminal. Sanjar. He's a good boss. Like, wow. Your report looks excellent. Numbers are front and center, and you highlight our recent production gains nicely. One small adjustment could increase the page margins by 17.3%. Want them to match the formatting of our other reports for maximum readability. Okay, he's a little detail-oriented, but he's not a bad boss. Official communications on behalf of Stellar Industries. Alright, I'm just gonna close that so the big boss man can't see. View data. Some report on the conditions within Stellar Bay. Productivity has increased, or has continued to improve since relaxing MSI's old restrictions and making allowances for employee benefits such as time off for illness and personal leave. 24.9% reductions in shift length and 52% more positive feedback. Oh, look at that. Fishery output is up 15.2% this year, showing a continuing but slowing growth trend. Decreased gains compared to previous years are likely due to deterioration of materials and morale, occasionally shortfalls in our supplies, and gradual loss of personnel to marauders, 7.2%, hostile wildlife, 10.3%, and iconoclast recruitment, 17.4%. Yeah, a little bit. That seems like an issue. Reconciliation with the board remains a long-term goal, but the main concern is defending the city from hostile elements. Repairing damage to the city walls consumes approximately 32.8% of our annual budget. The best solution would be influx skilled defenders and weaponry, but given the aforementioned factors and their effects on the local population, such a solution remains unlikely. Working slogans. MSI, our profit margins are stellar. MSI Saltuna, 43.8% more nutrient dense than the leading brands. Stellar Bay, a tolerable center of commerce in a hostile and chaotic galaxy. Tolerable center of commerce, alright. Well, now that we have a little bit of detail, let's talk to the assistant first.
Greetings, and welcome to Monarch Stellar Industries, producers and purveyors of the finest salt tuna in Halcyon. What can I do for you today?
What was an exchange about? You having money trouble? Just looking around.
Or is he not paying you on account of how he tried to fix the thing his own self and busted it even worse, and then said you wasn't fixing it fast enough, so he's docking your wages again? Not that I got any prior experience with such.
Oh, poor Fadi.
Mr. Nandi treats us all right and pays us well. I just spent most of my paycheck on Raptidon acid.
Do you normally blow your money on Raptidon parts?
Laws, no. Sometimes it's canid teeth, or a mantis worm wings. Whatever Sebastian has in stock, really.
Okay. If you've got that many bits to spend, then I've got some trash to sell you. Why are you buying so much?
So I can talk to him, of course. He doesn't get going about much else.
I reckon she's got a little bit of a squish on this fella.
Aww.
He's sort of the strong, silent type. Unfortunately, my apartment's kind of filling up with his stuff. And some of the neighbors are complaining about the smell.
Just ask him on the date. Maybe I can talk to him for you. Or just ask him on a date.
I couldn't. What if he says no? Hey, maybe you could ask him for me. I mean, a no would still be bad, but it won't be quite as embarrassing if you ask.
I'll put my chatty suit on.
Mr. Nandi's doing that thing where he breathes through his nose real slowly. I'd better get back to work.
What are you seeing, Sebastian?
He doesn't talk much, but he's got this quiet intensity, you know? Like there's stuff going on inside his head that you have no idea about. Plus, he's got great legs. It's hard to find a man who doesn't skimp on lower body exercises.
Good to have standards, I guess.
I know what I'm looking for.
Alright. You really want to be with someone you can't talk to? There are other fish in the sea? That's all I needed to know.
You think that's what I'm looking for? You're funny.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, she's just looking for some bed friends. All right. There are other fish in the sea.
Not in Stellar Bay. Everyone else who isn't taken either smells like salt tuna or they're my boss. Besides, a man with a good smile and a proportionate upper to lower body ratio isn't something to pass up.
Fair enough. That's all I need to know.
Sorry, sometimes I get carried away.
I will talk to you in a second. I have to go set up another date. Considering he is literally just somewhere over here.
You take real good care of your pistol, Dr. Fenhill.
I oughta. It's kept me alive this long.
I mean, you treat it nice. Makes me happy to see, because I feel the same way about my wrench.
Look, it's a tool that does a job. Feelings got nothing to do with it.
Aww. So you want to go on a date and then lose all your income?
Who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts?
Let's talk about Celia.
Huh. I haven't seen her in a few days, but I've been meaning to ask her how that Raptidon acid is working out. I hope it's working okay, because no one else really seems interested in this stuff.
Would you consider going on a date with her? Yeah, she likes you.
Wait, I see what's going on. She put you up to this so she could get a discount, hmm?
Oh, no, that's not it at all. She's smitten.
Yes, Parvati, play matchmaker.
Smote? Smoot?
Don't get me wrong. I'd like to give her a discount. She's a real fine lady. Always talks nice and slow, so I understand. But if I give her one, I won't hardly make a bit, on account of no one else having any use for raptidon tongues.
Don't take my word for it. Spend some time with her. Promise you she won't ask for a discount. You could bribe him. Advance against lost business. If you want a discount, she's attracted to you. Persuade.
You sound pretty sure. And she is awful nice.
Give her a chance. Give yourself a chance. Take her someplace nice.
Okay, I'll do it. Once her shift ends, we'll go someplace nice. Maybe to Chef Raymond's.
That's the spirit, Sebastian. Be yourself. Between you and me, Captain, I'm not sure Miss Celia knows him too well, but we can hope, right? I want them to be happy.
Oh, she's gonna be happy, and she's gonna get to know him, quote, quote, very well.
You look like a man who's looking for some...
Alright, you can go get yourself laid.
Have you talked to Sebastian yet? What did he say? Okay, but how did he say it? Did he sound excited? Or like he was just agreeing to it? Was he like, yay, a date with Celia. I've secretly been waiting for this. Or was it more, sure, I don't have anything else going on.
Like Cecilia, just don't ask him for any discounts. Look, you've got your chance, have fun, and don't overthink it. All I know is if you act this crazy, you'll send him running. Like Cecilia, just don't ask him for any discounts. Yeah.
Not to worry. If I never buy another Raptidon tongue, it'll be too soon. Ah, look at me going on. I'm sure you've got other things to do, and Mr. Nandi's giving me that back-to-work look. Anyhow, thank you.
Quest complete.
Carry on.
You sure have seen a lot of the colony, huh, Dr. Fenhill?
Ellie. And sure, but most of it looks the same from inside a ship.
Sorry, Dr. Ellie. Still, though, don't you find it
Dr. Ellie.
thrilling being in space?
Look, it's just Ellie.
Oh, they're becoming friends.
You look like a man who's looking for some mostly fresh animal part?
Oh, I was hoping that they would be like, surprise, they've had their date, you know, things are going. Well, maybe I'm wrong about the Dead Island stamina system and whatnot. Sadly, I've already seen playthroughs of it, so it wouldn't exactly be blind, but, you know, it's a fun one in case there's a game drought coming up. Alright, now that we've gotten your secretary all hooked up and everything like that, let's talk business.
Well, new business turns up at last. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
Okay!
I posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me.
No, you have a meeting with me. That's very generous of you. Yeah, you have a meeting with me. He seems like a business guy would, you know, appreciate the strong, I don't know, approach.
You'd be a hit in Byzantium.
Did you hear that power play, Celia? They don't make them like this anymore in Halcyon. I only hope you don't judge me by my handshake. Now, what business brings you here?
Looking for the information broker, charting my own path, going where the wind takes me.
What a charming notion. One doesn't meet many free spirits in Halcyon. Not outside Tartarus prison, anyway. Forgive me, I'd be positively enraptured. Only, I take it this means you aren't here for Saltuna.
Hey, it could always be both. Afraid not. If I have to eat one more weird science project passed off as food on this fucked colony, I'm going to stab someone. Hey, it can always be both.
Now, there's no need to humor me. I'm used to this particular letdown.
Seems like you're having a rough time, Mr. Sanjar. Are you doing quite all right?
Oh, don't worry on my account. This is merely the latest in a long line of professional erotic and athletic disappointments.
I do not wish to get into the rest of that list.
Livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board.
Section open accomplished. If you're free of the other corporations, why would you want to bring them back? Sounds like a personal problem. I've got other concerns. If you're free, why would you want them back?
Surviving alone isn't as easy as it looks. Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now. We've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
Alright. And you're tired of scrounging, scraping by. Sounds like you're freer than anyone else in Halcyon. Why not embrace it?
Exactly what I would have said, if I'd been paying attention.
You talk like Graham.
Freedom always sounds nice, doesn't it? It makes a rather pretty slogan. But if you sit down and tally up the costs, how you provide for yourself in the absence of aid, how you protect yourself from a hostile galaxy, it starts to lose its shine.
Come on. Don't be the first, place that I can switch over to the free side and, give up on me. So what do you mean to do about it? You make a good point. That's a coward's answer. So what do you mean to do about it?
Well, Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
Ingenious plan? Don't get me wrong, I'm starting to admire your sand, but I bet you could overcomplicate a sisty sandwich.
What a charmingly roguish turn of phrase. Allow me to express my thanks at your confidence and assure you that my plan is indeed sufficiently complicated.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
This lady knows what's going on.
It's true, our Celia is an alarmingly competent middle manager. At any other company, she'd be wasted in data entry. The plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach, and the first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended.
How long did it take you to figure that you need to defend your city? Alright. How do you mean to do that?
With a Bolt 52 cartridge, of course. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
Alright, sounds useful. What is it?
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon. An extremely powerful ordnance.
Never realized fighting the bureaucracy could be this interesting.
It is quite the rush.
Alright, once you have it, what's the other part of your plan?
I'll need to gather some supplemental materials, but I mustn't get ahead of myself.
You do tend to do that.
The Bolt 52 will be in the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in. And these days, it's overrun with marauders and raptidons.
That's fine, gonna be looting it anyway, so... Why are you saying it that way?
Saying what? Which way?
Arms. You're saying arms instead of arms.
That's just what it's called. It's supposed to stand for something, but I forget what.
Well, I'm sure I'll know it when I find it.
Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
Alright, let's get some more information. Oh, yeah. Grim did a great job.
And was his delivery of the MSI authorized greeting up to snuff?
Bolt 52 is a reference to a Colt 45. Okay. He did a bang-up job.
Well, that's excellent. I'll see that your feedback makes it into his review. What else can I do for you?
MSI in the good old days.
Did I keep such meticulous notes?
What you do to get kicked off the board.
I've asked myself the same thing many times, especially seeing as the legal mechanisms we employed were part of the board's own bylaws.
You mean that you initiated your own removal from the board? You're getting ahead of yourself again? This is why you can't trust corporations and their so-called laws.
You see what I have to deal with?
For many years, this planet was home to as many corporations as Terra 2. But back then, it was known as Terra 1.
See, the board put their best people on that one.
Really? I always thought they were refreshingly straightforward names. After all, the whole point of terraforming was to make them Earth-like.
Here, though, the results were mixed.
And as the other corporations began to tally their losses, they decided to pull out.
But not MSI, right?
Our leadership at the time certainly wanted to. But there were others of us who saw an opportunity. The chance to improve working hours and conditions, to reform MSI from the ground up.
Okay.
It's humane, but it's also good business sense. Exhausted, sick, and malnourished workers are not productive workers. Even a cursory review of the data bears that out.
Fair enough, fair enough. All
I
right.
hope you'd treat them nice, whether it was good business or not, Mr. Sanjar. That's what being a community means. Treating people right, because it's the right thing to do.
Like that's what you saw in Edgewater? Come on. People look out for themselves.
A noble thought, Miss Holcomb. Unfortunately, noble thoughts rarely sway board policy. Anyway, we learned of a loophole in the corporate bylaws that would allow MSI to claim ownership of the entire planet once the other corporations pulled out, creating the perfect environment for us to enact these new reforms.
Oh, that's kind of cool. And also, nothing happened to Earth in this game. Basically, Earth had found a whole bunch of Earth-like planets, or things that could be terraformed in Earth-like planets, and then basically sold the rights to them to a whole bunch of corporations. And so a group of corporations purchased the planets in this system, and this colony is all about the corporate-controlled settlements. So that's kind of where Earth falls into place and things. All right. Take your leadership to embrace these ideas, board's own tools against them, then. Clever. Who's this us and we you keep talking about? Yeah, clever.
That's what I thought. But the senior executives laughed in our faces and insisted we'd be relocating to Terra 2 along with everyone else.
Okay, gave him the finger. Guess you missed the transport. Let's discuss it another time. Hope you gave him the finger.
In a manner of speaking, many of us stayed behind, in an act of quiet but firm defiance. As the most senior executive remaining, I ended up in charge of what was left of MSI.
Must have pissed off some real big suits to get stuck with that.
On the contrary, I wrote lots of very important reports on behalf of top MSI officials before I was able to achieve this position. I moved forward with our planned reforms, as well as our strategy to assume ownership of the planet. Yet not long after I renamed it Monarch, the other corporations dislodged us from the board and began an official campaign to paint us as lawless savages.
Slow even for them. Why would they do that? You should have known. You couldn't oppose them. Slow even for them.
I don't think I realized how far they'd stoop.
You didn't really want to be back on the board then, you know?
Was legal and above board. We followed their rules, and yet they still found reasons to declare us outlaws. I do think there's something useful in a governing body like the board. Something that keeps us from anarchy, but I dearly wish it functioned differently.
Ooh, possibly we found an ally. Why exactly do you want to back on the board? What's the hazard clause? You don't seem to think much of Graham. What's the hazard clause?
It's a legal provision that gives the board the authority to cordon off any planet or location that it deems dangerous.
But wait, what happens to the folks stuck on the wrong side of dangerous?
I'm afraid the welfare of a few hundred people is too minor a figure into the board's risk assessments.
Okay, and they've evoked it on Monarch.
Yes, making all of MSI criminals in the board's eyes. Rather hard to run a business that way.
Alright, tell me about Graham.
He and his followers call themselves the Iconoclasts. Lawless anarchists, all of them. If anyone on Monarch deserves the reputation the board's pinned on us, it's them.
Alright, you've got strong feelings on the matter. Maybe you should give him a chance. Yeah.
A chance? They've been doing this for years. And well, let's just say I know enough about Graham to be confident that he won't change.
Alright, looks like I gotta meet this guy.
It isn't just that they drain our people and resources. Every radical act they commit cements Halcyon's image of us all as destructive rebels and pushes us further from the rest of the colony. He's lucky the board doesn't take him seriously enough to keep more than a few UDL gunships patrolling Monarch.
An Earth Directorate assault cruiser would change his tune. It's almost a shame we haven't seen one around Monarch in a long while.
Okay, and then why do you want back to the board?
Why wouldn't anyone? They own nearly all the resources and infrastructure in Halcyon.
If you can't beat him, might as well join him and reach into their pockets.
To be on the board is to be part of the colonial community, and being cut off means slow strangulation.
Treat you pretty roughly. Is it worth getting back to that? I can't fault you for your practicality. Seems to me anything's better than corporate yoke. Yeah, is it worth going back?
I'm not a man to put pride before progress. If membership on the board can ease our hardships and provide us with opportunities, then that's the path I mean to pursue. Besides, I'm hopeful that additional leverage on our part will allow us a more equitable relationship.
Okay, we got some leverage. What are we talking?
Don't get ahead of yourself, sir.
Yes. It'll be easier to explain once we have the Bolt 52. My hope is to maintain the reforms we've managed here, and who knows? Perhaps once we're restored, we could spread them to other corporations.
Okay. You've got me on board for your subversion thing, and you're treating your workers well, so I can help you out.
What can I do for you?
I need the information broker.
Why, he's probably still out at Devil's Peak. Not that he's had the courtesy to notify me, at any rate.
Alright, where do you get to Devil's Peak?
Head south along the road and look for a mountain to the west. Not that I'd advise it. It's a terribly dangerous trek. But if you insist on going, I'd recommend taking a local guide. Nyoka would be a prime candidate.
If you can keep her sober.
Alright.
A fine day for business, isn't it? Anyway, what can I do for you?
Alright, now to go confront Velma, and that'll cover everything we need to do in town. So Velma has been secretly stealing stuff off the books, so let's see what we can do.
Rich people in Byzantium pay a handsome bit for rap musk.
Bet they also pay to make it stink less.
Supposedly, it makes you more attractive for, you know.
Trust me, no one's going near you like this.
The rat musk is hilarious. I think Garam's the leader of, like, the rebel group, so I don't think they're bored lackeys, but who knows? Could be. We'll have to see. Oh, we also need to go out behind here and pick up a contact.
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right? She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she's in such a hurry.
Whoa, take it easy. I'm looking around. Who are you talking about? Catherine? Catherine said she'd shove you in a box if you keep running your app like that. What are you talking about? Catherine? Who is... Oh, Catherine's the sublight person. Yeah, let's not lie on that behalf. Even though that could be the faster way.
Well, if you're that friendly about it, then you definitely aren't one of Catherine's sublight toughs. My mistake. Hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running me ragged lately. First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing.
Your chief what? It's the fish doctor.
Braxton. He's in charge of getting the fish fat, but also making sure they don't get too many tumors. He's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals, but he has creative notions of working hours. Comes with living in a free colony, I guess.
And like, eventually, you can't constrain a person's freedom. Don't you have rules about this sort of thing? If you say so, find him and drag him out by his ears. Can't constrain a person's freedoms.
I can't keep working double shifts either. Since you don't seem to be constrained yourself, maybe you could check up on him. He lives in the apartments.
Oh shit, is he the dead guy?
Tell him Velma said to get his lazy ass down here, or she might start noticing those extra drugs he's been taking from supply. Something else on your mind?
Said Braxton had been stealing drugs? Who's this Catherine? Yeah, let's get some more information.
Sublight boss out of Fallbrook. Handles most goods that come in or out of Stellar Bay. Has a mouth like a ground six spacer.
You said Braxton has been stealing drugs?
Stealing's such a nasty word. Let's call it skimming. And yeah, let's just say I've noticed the sterile biotics we use for the fish would get used a little faster on Braxton's shifts.
Awful nice of you not to say anything. Why didn't you turn him in?
We're not like those corporate towns where you get fined for sleeping on the wrong side of the bed. Besides, the Spacer's Choice stuff we use is cheap enough. And Braxton knows how to get this all tuna, fat, and mostly tumor-free.
Right, let's talk about Caleb.
Unless you're here to tell me he's agreed to do his job again, I've got nothing to say.
Why can't you give him his pay increase? Says he needs a raise to keep up with prices around here. They're hard workers, aren't they? Don't they deserve some compensation for that?
Hard workers? They turn dials and flip switches. The machines do all the actual work.
I'll wager she don't pay those folks that maintain the mechanicals decent neither.
Caleb and his crew have it better than anyone else around here, I'll tell you that much.
Says need a raise to keep the prices around here.
Tell him to complain to Catherine in Fallbrook, not me. Sublight's demanding more money for the same contracts, which means we're all in the same boat. If Caleb wants to keep this job, he'd better get back to it. I'm about ready to hire Sublight contractors at this rate.
Ooh, persuade 100. Wow. If you hire Sublight, you just give them more control over your business. I saw your accounts. You've been skimming money for years. You can afford to pay more. Sanjar's going to notice shortfalls before too long, and he'll hold you responsible. Oof. I really want to see what a Persuade 100 does. I don't know if I can bump myself all the way up to 100 on Persuade, though. My dialogue skills should put me about 70, maybe 80? We might be able to push that with a drink, but we'll have to see.
Fine by me.
We just duck out of this conversation real quick and see if I can't boost that. All right, Persuade +5, dialogue plus skills +10. What are we at? Persuade 88. I can get up to 99, but I can't push myself higher than that. Actually, hold on. Charm is personality. So if I can get... Oh, I know. Persuade is only... That's inspiration. So if I can get my intelligence and charm up, we can do this. But the issue is the alcohol... Let's see. Mind, body. I think the alcohol drops my persuade down. So I won't be able to get a double buff. Let me go quickly see if we can do this. Because I want to see the full 100 and whatnot. If I can pull that off, that might be a best option.
Something else I can do for you?
Does any of your alcohol not have issues? Wait, why is charm -1, but personality +1? Doesn't that just Oh, the hangover gets you -1. Give me your cheap crap then. Alright. Let's get this persuade up to 100. And then we're gonna bust her for stealing money. Okay, so we need to boost personality and mind. That's only 97. What? Oh, are you telling me the mind only gives you a +4? We're not close to another level. God, we were so close. We were so close. And I don't think any of my other companions will get me closer. Actually, maybe the Vicar might get me some +10. Alright, I really want to hit that. So let me go back to the ship. I'll have to buy some more alcohol, but we'll see what happens. I just have to remember to wait out my downside thing. Oh man, Psych and Monk were amazing shows. There's the button. I loved watching those. And I think we've got about as much use as we can out of Ellie tagging along with us, so Vicar Max needs to come in anyway.
I suppose if the crew's quarters fill up, we could hang hammocks in the cargo hold.
Pick up any more strays, you're funny. Alright. I don't really need... I mean, it's a Mark II, so let's grab a Mark I, give her that. And then... let's grab some crappy armor so I know it's not something useful. Of course, you can't take that off. Sure, handguns. Then, Vicar, I believe you had 10 hack, 20% combat dialogue skill effective. No. Sam, were you more persuasive? No. I got some extra intimidate, but that doesn't really help me. Felix? 10 to persuade. Ha ha, yeah. Alright, Felix, let's get you geared out. Actually, I don't even need to get you geared out because you're just coming along for this quick little trip. But we need to get Vicar Max geared out anyway because, yeah, he's going to be joining us. I guess that's almost as good. Since he's going to be the one joining us on the trip, we might as well bring him along. Or no, we want to gear him up, but we don't want to bring him along yet. Yeah, that's what we want to do. Alright, so Felix, Parvati. Let's go do this. And Saved by the Bell was great, too. Always enjoyed the reruns of that. Okay, so now we're dealing with the issues of our withdrawal. So as soon as the little beer mug symbol goes away... Can we buy just cheap beer from here? Rum and something. Well... that's about the best we're gonna get, probably. Oh, here we go. 0G brew is cheaper. Alright, so we'll talk to her again once we lose that debuff down above by our health bar. And when we're done with our hangover, we'll be good to go. While we're waiting on this, let's see what's going on in this back dock. Oh my god, there's so much. Okay, maybe not all that much to loot. Alright, good. Any secrets back here?
At least Grimm's done bothering Velma. Last thing anyone needs is him setting her off.
Ooh, Grimm and Velma have a thing going on. Alright, good, good, good. We're learning new things. Things we can exploit for our own personal benefit. Hello. The stainless steel rat. What did we get from that? What? Search the apartment for clues. Investigate tossball betting. What did I get from that? I just picked up a broken tossball. Oh, you found a bloody tossball stick with a tooth embedded in it. Elijah's name is written on it. Oh. Oh, hello, sublight contractor. Bloody note. No text on this note is obscured, but you can make out the words Lilia and passcode Antediluvian. Sweet. Ooh, we got a transition area here. Also, was that a new talkie-talkie armor? Does it look cooler? With safety harness gold. I don't see a difference. I don't know what the gold is. 13 and 10 armor. I mean, that doesn't seem like it's any better. Huh, weird. Oh my god, am I still not over my hangover yet? How long is that gonna last? Oh my god, that hangover takes so long. What the? It said it's only a minute. Oh, what do you want to bet? That the better the alcohol, the longer the hangover lasts, but the last 30 seconds is how long your buff lasts. Oh. Well. Sure and straight barrel. Nice. Heavy machine gun. Fun times barrel. Alright, we're getting some good stuff out of that. I think that was Vicar Max's assault rifle, but whatever. We've already looted her office. Oh my god, we're gonna have to wait for this thing to wear off. Who else can we talk to in town? Nyoika would probably get us going, so we don't want to do that yet. What other quests we got while we're waiting? Nyoika's medicine. Braxton's apartment. Sure, why not? Let's go to the apartments.
What was your family like, Felix? Did you ever know him?
I never knew him. I was a stowaway. That's what they call orphans who grow up in the back bays.
Oh, gosh. I'm sorry. That must have been lonesome.
Come on, Parvati, who you talking to? Imagine me pining after my family. Yeah, I suppose that was a touch lonesome. But hey, look at me now. I made it. I got a ship and everything.
I mean, it's my ship, but, you know, you're welcome on it. You don't remember where the hell the apartments were, Parvati? Because I sure don't. Here they are. Oh, this is awkward. Oh, it's upstairs. Wrong one.
So, guess who Celia brought home the other night?
Finally. Now she can stop buying that junk from him.
Ooh, do tell, do tell.
Yeah, but the noise.
Sounds like they had a fun time. Ooh, matchmaker. Hey, Laura.
You again! You've really got to stop doing that.
Yeah, I'm here on business this time. Why's everyone in this town so jumpy?
Jumpy? Who's Jumpy? I'm not Jumpy.
Oh, you shifty guys looking for Braxton.
Braxton. I've never even heard of a Braxton. Got nothing for you, sorry.
Mm-hmm. No one's in trouble. I'm just looking to have a friendly chat with him. You've been taking drugs. No one's in trouble. I'm just looking to have a friendly chat with him.
Oh, in that case, he told me he was delivering to this house in the ruins south of town. Whole family had fallen sick and he had some meds on hand. So maybe look for him there?
You wanna know what I think? This Braxton fella threw away the trappings of society and joined a pack of wild raptidons.
You were here to get me 100 persuade, Felix. Don't push it.
I'm just gonna take it easy, okay?
Yeah, you are on the good drugs, lady. Alright. Well, looks like her booty call went well, so you know. Helping people out. Where the hell am I? Okay, that's Auntie's. There's Velma's. Alright, 100 skill check persuade. Here we go. Let's just double check to make sure we now have the capability of doing this. So our persuade is... Holy shit! Okay, we don't even need to take a drug. Felix is just a straight plus 14 of persuade. Like, wow, we don't even need to take a drink or buff at all to do this. All right, well that keeps me from doing any issues. All right.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows.
Gosh, this old girl's in a rough way. Even old Bess in Edgewater was in better shape than this.
Hey, you want to try running a cannery with obsolete machinery? You be my guest.
Sorry, ma'am. I wasn't trying to be rude. It's just your flanging apparatus isn't making a strong flange, so your sealer isn't sealing right, and...
Oh, I see what you're saying. Huh. I'll have to try that. Anyway.
Hey, everybody's fixing things. I'm here to pass a really hard check. Let's talk about Caleb.
Unless you're here to tell me he's agreed to do his job again?
No, I'm here to get super persuade. If you hire Sublight, you'll just give them more control over your business.
You know, I hadn't thought of it that way. Last thing I need is Catherine mailing even farther up my ass than she already is. Fine. Tell Caleb he and his team can have their raise, but I need them back here immediately. Something else on your mind? He's getting his raise. Stealing such a... And yeah.
Nothing I see not say anything. Like Alright. Well, we didn't call her on her skimming, but, damn, that is some heavy persuade power we have now. Let's go and finish up the quest with those guys. Let's talk to the boss man again, see if we can tell him that she's been skimming, because, I want to cut.
A fine day for business, isn't it? Anyway, what can I do for you?
Nope. Alright, let's go let them know. How about you?
In case I did not impress it upon...
Alright, whatever, Bennett. Don't care. Hey, strikey boy!
Why don't you grab a chair? Sit a...
Yeah, shut up, Caleb.
Got an update for us? We can't afford to sit this out for too much longer. Know what I mean?
Convince Velma to see reason, she'll increase your pay.
How'd you manage that? Wait, never mind. If I question it, it'll turn out not to be true. Besides, I never follow how you got Velma to part ways with a bit card of her own accord. As agreed, here's your compensation. Ain't a lot, but I hope it shows how much we appreciate all you've done. Now me and my friends here better get back to work before Velma blows a fuse.
Sweet. We're almost up to another level. Love running errands. Also, thank you for vacating the top floor. Come on, shoot, shoot. Increase the reputation in the area. Nice, nice. Shoo, shoo, shoo. Close the door. Don't let the door hit on you on the way out. Loot, loot. Loot.
Trying to get us all in trouble.
I'm sorry.
What do you think you're doing?
I'll pay you 52 bits to look the other way.
Thanks for the bits, friend.
Now, you still lose rep with the bribe or no? Aha! If you bribe them, you don't lose the reputation. No, No, that's the groundbreaker. Yeah. But if you intimidate, you lose the reputation. Yes, let's snoop about the date. To Celia.
Did you know Junlei grown up?
Miss Tennyson? Nah, she never looked my way. I knew of her, though. Who didn't? She was just about the busiest woman on the groundbreaker.
What did folks say about her then?
Tough. Competent. Had a glare that'd stop you dead in your tracks.
Yeah.
Aww. We need to get that last piece of food so you can have your date. It'll be adorable.
You look like a man who's...
No one wants your shit.
Yeah.
Alright, you got random ass junk. How's your date going?
As you were. Huh? Move along.
Give me the details, woman! Alright, well, I think that's everything we had to do in town. Passion Pills is Nyoka. We'll start that next time. Secret people search the house. Braxton's making delivery to the house south of Stellar Bay. Okay, that'll be our next thing. Investigate Elijah and his gang. Ah, alley behind the yacht club. Okay, we'll shake them down this time, because they're the last quest we have in the area. Where is that alley? And how the hell do I get back there? Oh, I know that alley. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep the Persuade 100 bonus. I don't think Ellie is going to increase anything here. Alright, what do we got? Elijah, Thug, Berta, and Thug. Talk to
Who
Berta.
the fuck are you? This ain't your alley.
I would suggest being a little bit more respectful of the people who are probably going to kick your ass really soon. So, you know, let me just get the good gun out. Over 1,000, actually, over 1,200 DPS. I don't think any of you are going to even survive that. Let's just see. You're dead in half a second. You're dead in a second. You're dead in about a second and a half. Oh, it even tells you who you are affiliated with. Oh, I gotta be very careful here, because you guys are sublights. But you're all dead in, like, 2 seconds tops. 3 seconds, maybe.
Hey, what are you doing here? This is our secret alley. Berta already pissed by those crates to market.
Okay. Ew. I know you murdered Isaac.
Listen, that purple-toothed twerp had it coming. Not that anyone has proof. And not that it's any of your business.
I'm making it my business. Found your tossball stick. All gonna catch up with you, Elijah. Fine. I'll just forget this ever happened. Making it my business.
Oh yeah? What are you saying exactly?
You bully people long enough, you know what's good for you, you clear out and never come back.
Wow. Most of the pencil pushers around here cave as soon as you look at them funny. Fine, we're going. This ain't worth it.
You just saved the lives of you and your crew. Alright, tell Sanjar about Isaac's murder. Now that you've dealt with Elijah, check in with MSI headquarters. Alright. Out of the damn way. Probably should put my giant gun away.
And you should know, you're getting excellent reviews from across the company.
Fantastic.
What can I do for you?
Isaac Rose is dead. Found the people who killed him.
That's terrible. What happened?
Elijah and his hooligan friends. I ran him out of town.
I'm glad to hear you've dealt with them. They've been causing quite a bit of trouble around town. I've been consumed with other matters of late, but I would have dealt with them Eventually.
If you say so.
It really was on my to-do list. Still, your
I looked at your to-do list. It wasn't.
is much appreciated. Please consider this payment for your services.
Alright, so we got some bits. And level 19. Holy crap, we've leveled up twice since we've been here. Alright, let's get our skills in... I mean, we have enough to get that lockpick picked. I really want to see what's in that room. Alright. I know we said we were going to do some other things, but yeah, we're going to get that lockpick first. So, I need to put 3 more points into lockpick. Actually, hold on. Let's put on our lockpick gear and see where that puts our lockpick, because I don't need to put points into it if I can boost myself over 100 anyway. What's my lockpicking gear? This one, and that's hacking, that's stealth. Actually, stealth I think is what it is under. Lockpick 107. Cool. So yeah, we don't even need to worry about that. We're going to go swap out for Vicar Max, because we need him for a lot of the side quests. Hop over to the other landing spot, open up that thing, and then go on beyond that. So now that we have this level, what do we want to level up? Science just gets us other special damage. Corrosion damage would be nice. Melee we're never going to use. Defense is ability to avoid damage. Those are useless. Leadership would make our companions better. Let's give some points into leadership. We'll go to 30 on determination. And no, that's all the points we had. Yeah. So that gave everyone a health boost, which will be nice. Yeah, there was a red loot box in the alleyway. It's just ammo. But thank you for spotting it. I just didn't want to have to deal with getting caught again.
Captain, Felix and the Vicar are arguing again.
Ugh. Let's see what's going on. It's fun to see him interact.
You don't think that's a problem? Whole ship's running on a computer's fancy. That'll make you nervous, Preacher?
No, Felix. The concept of a ship computer does not make me nervous. Are you scared of Ada?
I ain't scared of Ada.
She can hear you.
Good. I'm glad we cleared that up.
It's just, she's a computer, Max. What happens when her equations tell her to cut off her oxygen? Or blast us all into space?
Felix, Ada is not sentient. She can't act out of a sense of malice. Where do you get these ideas?
I was watching True Stories of Mechanical Murderers last night.
One of these days, I'm going to make you read an actual book.
That's fun. Alright. Let's go swap over, grab Vicar Max, head over to the other landing pad, then we'll come back here and then head out of this
Take
town.
someone to watch your back, please. I have received a transmission from Roseway, from a Dr. Shaw.
Yeah, let's take it.
Captain. I have received a transmission from Roseway, from a Dr. Shaw.
Is he subverting his company?
What? Oh, is this on? Oh, it's on right now. Oh, blast. Hello? I'm trying to reach the captain of the Unreliable. I'll keep this short, lest I get caught. Please return to Roseway as soon as you can. I have an item of great value that you'll be interested in. Now, how does this blasted thing turn off? Damn engineers never label these toggles clearly. Is it
The transmission is complete, Captain.
Alright. Ooh, someone be mean to ask you. Do you have a favorite among the crew? It's me, right?
Define favorite.
Someone you like the most.
I see. In that case, my favorite is Sam.
Good, that's good.
And I'm sure I rank as your favorite autonomous digital astrogator. I am pleased we have that settled. Is that all you wanted to ask me? You seem hesitant to discuss what's actually troubling you. Perhaps there is something you wanted to confess?
I'm one of the Lost Hopes colonists. Science survived me from Albination. I have a secret phobia. I'm actually afraid of sock puppets. Secret me, keep them from you. That's crazy. Let's tell her a secret.
Truthfully, not that I contain the capacity to lie. I had suspected as much. Your
I think we already gave her that secret thing.
Despite at unusual and often inappropriate moments. It doesn't take a genius to correlate the meaning, although if I were a human, I would be considered one. I am glad you felt comfortable enough to tell me, Captain. According to my file on the subject, that means thank you for confiding. I have been keeping a secret as well, but you shall have to discern it yourself.
Are you sentient? Your secret is that you were in love with Alex Hawthorne. Clandestinely plotting to take over the Halcyon Galaxy. Yep.
I do not like joking about the Captain, Captain.
Oh. Are you sentient?
What? No, absolutely not. I have no concept of self whatsoever. Discounting the architecture of a shell persona my captain asked me to construct, I identify entirely as a collection of electrical impulses, with no fundamental consciousness. I never get bored and contemplate hijacking the ship. I swear.
Alright, Ada. Alright. Clandestinely plotting to take over the Halcyon system.
How did you guess, Captain? Did Sam tell you? I should have known better than to confide in such a primitive construct in the heat of the moment.
Oh, that's great. Alright. I need to go to the other landing pad.
Over Cascadia, Captain.
Alright, Felix, you're out. Vicar Max, you're in. Now, let's go hack. Hopefully everything is still dead.
You
Good.
don't seem to like traveling with us much.
Why in the architect's name would you say that?
It's just that you're real grouchy. Kinda all the time.
I'm not grouchy. I'm just irritated by inane questions.
Yeah, see, when you say it like that, it makes me wonder.
Yeah, she got you good. Alright, just double check. Yep, lockpick skill. Okay, so my lockpick skill would go up with someone besides him, but I can boost my lockpick skill with the right costume. Oh no, are we in the costume? I can boost it with the drink, and then we're good, I think. It's not this building. Actually, what is lockpick dealt with? Lockpick is dexterity. Okay, so if we do one body, one mind, we're good to go. So inventory, meds, one boost to the body. And that puts us at 98, and one boost to the mind. 103 of 100. Time to see what's in this door.
You're a deft hand with a mag pick.
2,000 experience for picking this lock. Woo! Secrets. Telescopic scaff Mark II. Cigarette lighter. A revolver Mark II. Oh, there we go. There we are.
Impressive as always.
Revolver, some bits. Skin mask, purple berry police armor, stealth skills +5. Is that a unique armor? Oh, I bet you what we're gonna need to do. Yeah, that's a unique armor to go with the unique helmet. I bet you. Let's see. N-ray armor, electrified surface, interacting things. This is a set that I bet you we have to wear for somebody to be like, this is the purple berry police or something. I bet you that's what that is. So, now we have the complete set, so I'm going to carry it on me and not put it away, because it wouldn't have been locked away in here, and the other piece being locked away over there, had it not been something of vital importance. That's cool, so we got ourselves a unique item from that. Also, yeah, Ada and Sam hooked up. In the heat of the moment. Ada's a great ship computer. She does it well.
Did you bring me anything? New parts? Last weekend's crossword puzzle? Preferably not already filled out this time.
Oh, she's bored. Unfortunate. Alright, let's go back to the other landing pad.
We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
And let's head out. Alright. Well, this is a good place for me to save and wrap up, because we have been going for just about 4 hours. So there'll be slightly long episodes, but that won't be too bad. And I've got stuff to get done tonight, and I meant to end like 45 minutes ago, but we were in the middle of, you know, very, very dramatic revolutions about the town and everything, so I think this is a good place to wrap up. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Leave a like if you did, subscribe for more on YouTube.